This is Right Way Prodigy Marketing Fast Track and Support. And this is one of our awesome hangouts. And today's hangout is going to be about the why, the reason why we are doing what we're doing. American Bill Money has been around since 2003, rated A+ with the Better Business Bureau. And American Bill Money pays out $75 per person that joins under your team. Okay, this is residual income, and it is a home-based opportunity. Okay, today, team, I actually really wanted to talk about the reason why we are doing this. Okay, we have people who wants us to do all the work for them, and that's not going to happen in this business. We really need you guys to work as hard as we are. Okay, we want to help you get results. Okay, you helping us helping you. That's the only way that this is going to work. All right. I had someone call me. They asked me a million questions about the business. I gave them all the information, and the last thing that they said to me was, "So you're not going to do it for me? I can't just pay and have you do everything?" And I said, no. I mean, this is your business. You have to put into your business. You have to invest into your business, period. I can't do that for you. I can help you and I can show you how to get there, but I cannot do it for you. Okay? We just have to make that clear. There's a lot of people who are not really committed to this. Okay? We have some people that are actually dropping out of the group because they feel like, this isn't the, how can I say this? Sorry, guys. We have some people that are dropping out of the group because, once again, they want us to do everything for them, or they just don't have enough faith inside of the company. Okay. This, once again, American Bill Money is rated A+ with the Better Business Bureau. Okay, when people want to see proof, that's all the proof that they need. Okay, someone commented on one of my posts, "I bet you these are fake checks." And I'm like, oh my goodness, I really don't have time to post fake checks. I'm a real person. I'm a real mom. I have real kids. I have real bills to take care of. And I have real things that has to get done. There's no way that I'm going to invest my time, my real time, into something that's fake or that's not benefiting me or my family. Okay, I am doing this. I am a part of American Bill Money because I want to change my life. Okay, I love that this gives me the opportunity to earn residual income. I love the fact that the harder that I work, the better results that I'm going to get. Okay, I love the fact that I control that it's my business and it's completely up to me what I'm going to put in it and what I'm going to get out of it. Okay, my why is to better my life once again. I was a stay-at-home mom. I just had a baby. I didn't have any income coming in whatsoever at all. And it really made me feel like I wasn't independent. And I really hated that feeling. So once this opportunity was presented to me, it was like a blessing in disguise. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know what to do at the beginning, but I knew that I wanted to see results. I knew that I wanted to get there. And I did whatever I could do to make sure that I got there. And guess what? I'm here. Okay? My results may not be as fast as the top marketer, but now I can consider myself a marketer. I started off not knowing how to do anything. I didn't know how to create a YouTube channel. I didn't know how to post videos to a YouTube channel. I didn't know how to market on Facebook. I didn't know that there was different techniques and strategies that needed to be used in order to have results. I didn't know any of this. I've been in the business since May 4th, and I've learned so much thanks to Right Way Prodigy Marketing. Okay, I learned so much. And once again, I consider myself a marketer now, and I know that the more time that I invest in this, the better that I'm going to become. And it's going to give me the opportunity to help other people. And that's what this is all about. This is being able to give someone else the same opportunity that was given to you. Okay, now I'm going to ask someone else to talk and tell me why. I want to hear why, or what the reason is why you are a part of this business. What is your why? Can I call on Jeff? Jeff, are you there?
Oh. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yes, Jeff, I can hear you. There's some background noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave where I'm at.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff.
It's okay.
I didn't mean to pick on you like that.
That's no problem. Yeah, basically my why I'm doing this is really not even about me. It's really about, first and foremost, I'm a Christian. So, everything I do is all for him, without him, I'm not anything. So my why is about giving back to his kingdom, my church, the community, just helping people, of course, time freedom, be with my kids, my wife more, financially, of course, but that's really why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's not really about me at all. And above all, to help other people, like you said. I want to help other people help themselves, basically. So that's pretty much my why.
Thank you, Jeff, for telling us your why. And once again, that's what this is all about, being able to help other people and help yourself. Next, I want to call on Alnisa. Alnisa, can you tell us what your why is?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to unmute myself.
I did it for you, yeah.
All right, thank you. Well, my why. I had been trying to, find work for a while, and I had gone back to school, gotten, another degree, and found myself not being able to find a job. I had been trying to do something like this, for a while. I had been looking for opportunities, and wasn't coming across anything. And so when this was presented to me, I jumped right in, and so it's like my why was, of course, to better, my position, but also I see the value in it that you can help people, like someone presented it to me, Paul Farmer. He presented this to me, and so this is now helping me. So it's like now I want to go and help other people, and I look forward to being able to talk to people about it and give them information about it, because it's like now I'm aware of it, I know about it, and I want to share that information, and I feel good. Like when somebody says, "Oh, I'm so glad this was presented to me. I'm so glad, you told me about this." That makes me feel good, so that, so that's my why. I really like helping people. I've always liked to help people. So, yeah, I think that's about it.
Thank you, Alnisa.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm forced to call on Paul Farmer. What is your why, Mr. Paul Farmer?
Thanks. My why. That's you hear me okay?
Yeah. Yes, we can.
All right. To begin with, it's personal. Obviously, you want to have the finances in line. You want to be able to, take care of your family, take trips, and all of that. Your friends, your family. But really, my why has become deeper than that. It's about my community, my church, and really it's about helping people like that are on this mastermind, for example, break through. Because I've gone through it in the past where nothing's coming in, it's dark, you don't know what's going on. So I just get so tired of seeing people struggle so much. I don't believe it needs to be that way. I think we have a tremendous opportunity, and that's really where it's at for me. I'm more about giving back and just uplifting others, inspiring others to be the best they can be, tap into their potential, their best, making them and that's just how I've always been. I come from a teaching background, personal training background, so it's just kind of in me. It's what I do, so for me to see other people succeeding, that's where it's at for me. So I guess that would probably be my why. I do want to say one other thing about people kind of not giving this enough time. I would say you need to give it at least minimum 6 months. I mean, this is a business. It takes time to develop, it takes time to learn the skills. And you really have to, like, one thing I look at is be, do, have. So if you see a leader, I'll use Amanda as an example. Amanda's brought in over 100 people into this business. So she's someone we should all be wanting to be like, right? So we're going to have to be like her, start doing the things she's doing to become that, right? And then once you start doing those things, you're doing them consistently, then you start getting the results. But you don't get them before. You have to become that first. So just wanted to share that because I know a lot of people are kind of feeling like, oh, I'm not sure this is going to work for me. And like I was saying earlier in the messenger, I was just saying, sometimes your mind plays tricks on you. Some weeks are great, other weeks are not so great. And you just start like getting in your head, like it's deceiving, it's like, oh, it's not working. You start hearing these negative thoughts. You just got to stay consistent, stick to a game plan, and keep showing up to a mastermind like this. So that's it for me. I won't keep talking.
Thank you, Paul. We really appreciate that. So now I'm going to call on Amanda Ray. I just seen that she's on the line now. Amanda, can you tell us what is your why? You brought the whole team in.
Hey, everybody. Yep, I'm here. And it's funny because my why actually shifted a little bit. It was first because I was really disliking my job. And I didn't feel like I found anything online that I connected with that was a connection for me. It seemed like every opportunity that I was getting involved in, it was like here one day, going the next. It wasn't consistent. I wasn't earning consistently. I felt like I wanted to do more with my children. Like where I was working and what I was doing was just taking up a lot of my time. And I felt like my back was literally against the wall. That's how I was feeling. Like, I've been doing this for so long. I just need something else. I can't do this anymore. And literally, I think that when people get there and hit that rock bottom where they're backed against the wall, that's when, and not saying financially, like you don't have the money, you just are struggling from check to check, but you're just tired. You're tired of the same thing every day, like no changes, no change in your income, no change in the amount of hours you're working, no time to travel, no time for family. You can't eat at the fancy restaurant that you want. You can't buy your kids additional stuff. That's what I was feeling. Like my back was literally against the wall. And I'm like, you know what? I can do this. Like, I can do this. I know if I stick it out, this will work for me. And honestly, when I planted that in my head, I wasn't looking for 30 days, 60 days. I was thinking a year out. And that's how I plan things. I always plan and people think that's really long term, and it's not. It's really considered, a year is short term. If you really think about it, your whole life, 1 year is really short term compared to your whole life or working at the same job for the next 40, 45 years, okay? So I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, I know I can get to where I need to be. If I'm consistent for a full year, I know that this opportunity will take on a mind of its own. And that's how I was thinking. Like, you know, if I get a check and I cash it and it actually works, it's like not a scam, I'm going to take this all the way. And mentally, I prepare myself to be in this for a year, long term, and not just a year, but moving forward, but a year to really establish myself, brand myself online and offline, let people know that I'm here and I'm around and I'm in this for the long haul, to really go hard and really focus for a year. And then maybe to be able to take breaks in between time after that. But, you know, I just wanted more time with my family. I wanted to be able to travel, and I wanted to, you know, not feel like my back was up against the wall. And I knew that this was my way, you know, my way out. If I really took a look at this opportunity and I treated it like a business and I stayed focused and I followed other leaders that have been doing this for some time now, I knew I would be successful. And I honestly think it was going to happen as quickly as it has happened as far as the amount of people that I brought in. But I realized the more that I was planning ahead, which means, like, for example, every day or every other day, I have something that I do in my business. And it's not something that's in my head. It's something that I actually map out on paper, and I'll show people this book again. But this is my little calendar. And what I do is, you know, I follow some steps from other marketers. Like, they plan out every day what they're going to do, whether it's Facebook posts, groups, answering questions, giving people information about the business. I'm always doing that online on YouTube and Facebook. Like, this is something that I consistently do every single day. And if I take a break for a day, that's fine, because I get right back up the next day and I double up. That's what I call it. It's my double up day. And you know, like, for example, this is my my notes for July. Like, you guys can see here, like, the bottom of July, these are like all of the people I need to contact. And every day I make sure that I fill this up and I have a certain amount of people that I'm communicating with that's serious about the business. And I think that's what people fail to do. If you don't wake up to plan, you're going to plan to fail. You know, I don't know how this feels, but you have to plan every day something, you know, whether it's, you know, like some weekends I say, you know, I'm going to do 4 videos this weekend. Like, this is going to be my weekend. I'm going to do 4 videos, you know, and I'll double up. And then I have my topics of what I'm going to discuss. And, you know, people was like, well, I don't have proof. If you look at my videos, I'm barely talking about proof. I'm talking more about my experience, what I've learned, where I want to go, and where I'm at now. And that's what people want to hear. It's not about proof, because a lot of people come into this business without proof. They don't have it. But it's about giving people what your experience is, what you want to do, what you want to achieve, and where you have come so far in the business. And people love that. People are connected to people, and it's not always about how much you're making and your proof and how much you made this week. It's more about, you know, showing your postcards, show your package. People are excited about that. And that's what I'm just trying to show people now. Now I've moved from, okay, my plan in a year to provide for myself and my family, to now I want to also, my bigger why is to inspire others, to let them know that you can be successful online and have a home-based business. And it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, your background, your education, how old you are, your, you know, what color you, what race you are. It doesn't matter. You can be successful as long as you're consistent and you're in it to win. You know, you have to just plan. You have to stay focused. And I just want to inspire people, because I remember going on YouTube and hearing other people talk about their success online. And there's this lady, she's a little bit older than me, and she's been online for a little while now, and she does great. And I just really listen to her more so her inspiration. She just gets up and she talks about these great books that she read and what she took, the knowledge that she had from the books that she read. And she talks about people just being brainwashed, how there's so many people that have you know, Jordans, they have the brand new sneakers and they have the brand new iPhones, but they don't have a home. You know, they don't have a house. They don't have, you know, a savings account, you know, and things like that I feel is more powerful than results. You know, it's just getting your mind in the right place to think differently and to not want to feel like you have to have the $1,000 shoes or the $500 jacket. You know, it's about something bigger than that. It's about being able to give people your story and let them follow you and see how you do and where it takes you, your journey. And then people can relate to that, you know, because I used to work a 9 to 5 just like a lot of other people do. I worked a 9 to 5. I was punching in the clock. I used to hate it. It was so, like, I was scared to be 5 minutes late to my job. I remember being 5 minutes late and I'm like, am I going to get fired today? And, you know, just not having to take that away, to not have to feel that, it's just like, it's breathtaking. It's just like, you know, this is where I want to be. And I know that if I keep moving forward, you know, I'll just do better and better. You know, I just have to keep pushing forward, and I have to break out of some of the things that may feel uncomfortable, like, you know, being on video and maybe my hair doesn't look the best, or, you know, maybe I don't, you know, whatever it is, just breaking free of that. Whatever it is that you go through when you're at your 9 to 5, you have to go through something different once you get online, you know? And that's what I'm here to share that story. You know, let people know you have to get out your comfort zone if you want to do something different. Then you have to be consistent if you want to do even more. And then you have to stay in it, stay in the game in order to see the money that you're looking for. You know, and I really truly feel like this. I feel like it's just stepping stones, it's stepping blocks, and we have to keep moving and pushing forward. And the more that you do that, the more that you brand yourself and get your information out there, share your story with others, the people will follow you. People will believe what you're saying, and then you can start showing them the proof, you know. But everything takes time, and it's about being consistent. Believe in what you're doing. You know, I told a lady today, a lady said to me, and guys, this just happened. This is why I was late on the call. She said, I want to know more about the business and if this is a scam. And you know what I said to her? I said, you know, if you think that this is a scam, that means that I am a representation. I'm a scammer. And if I'm a scammer, that means that this business is not real, and that's really insulting to me. That's very insulting. And that's how I handle people. You have to really plant something in your head that just makes you believe in what you're promoting, and don't let people say certain things to you or make you feel a certain way. Are your checks for fake? That's extremely insulting. When I'm using this money to provide for myself and my family, you have to be honest with people and just let them know, no, this business is not going to get you rich overnight. But with time and consistency, you can literally take this as far as you want. And I'm insulted that you're saying that this business is a scam. That means that I'm a scammer. I scam people, and that's very insulting. And that's what I say to people. And you know what she said? Amanda, I apologize. And you know what? I said, you know what? Now we can do business. And you know, I put a smiley face. Now let's do this. Because now we got past that part. Now we can go and talk about real business, an opportunity where you make real money and you are changing lives of real people. And that's what this is about. You know, people talk about our professionalism, the way we have these hangouts, and we present ourselves in a professional manner. You know, sometimes you don't have to do all the talking. Send somebody the link to one of our hangouts. Let them see for themselves. You know, send them the link to the Better Business Bureau. Send them there. This information is public. These YouTube hangouts are public. That's all you have to do. Start doing less talking and more proof. Send them the proof to the pudding. We had a hangout where I think at least 10 people in a hangout had a check. That's proof. That's proof. That's all you have to do. And, you know, I'm really passionate about this. I want to just inspire people. I want people to just keep pushing forward, you know, and unfortunately, everyone's not going to be here for the ride. People are going to fall off the bandwagon. Things that life is going to take its toll on some of us, and we're not going to be here next month, unfortunately. But for the ones that bypass the storm, that get through the storm, they're going to see that rainbow at the end of the tunnel, and it's going to be waiting for you, and you're going to be looking at it, and you're going to be like, you know what, I made it. I was just telling a friend the other day, and then I'm going to stop at this. I was just telling her, it's like, I'm looking at something ahead, and my hand is out reaching for it, and I can see it, and it's extremely close, but I'm not quite there yet. But it's exciting just to be able to see it, if people could really understand what I mean. You know, reaching out for something and not being able to touch it, but seeing how close it is. That's how I feel about this business. And if a lot of people start looking at it like that, you'll keep reaching and reaching until you get closer and closer. And, you know, that's exactly how I feel about this opportunity. So if everyone really looks at it that way, and that perception, you know, your hand is out, you can see it, but you can't quite touch it yet because you haven't been in the business long enough. But you know, if you keep reaching for it, at some point you will be able to touch it and grab it, and then it'll be your baby. It'll be something that you'll grow over the next 6 months, the next year, and it will completely change your life forever. And that's just what I wanted to share. That's my why.
Thanks, Amanda, for your long why. I wanted a few other people to talk, some new ones that we haven't heard of probably ever. Don't be shy, but I want to call on James. Yes, you. James, what is your why?
Are you referring to James Lowe?
Yes, you, James Lowe.
Okay. Basically, I just wanted to get out of the rat race, get out of basically living paycheck to paycheck. I wanted to free up my time so that I make my time my own. Just going to work every day and getting a paycheck, it doesn't leave time for anything else. It's hard to even find time to work out, hard to find time to work on businesses that I want to work on. Like, I have other things that I want to do, especially working out. I love trading. I'm into investing as well, and it's hard to even find time to do that when I had the demands of my job on me every day. So then plus I want to do so much more for my son. He just turned 13. He's a teenager. I know soon he'll be going to college. Soon he'll be needing that car. I need to pay for insurance on that car, and I just need to increase my income so I can be able to take care of him and make him proud. You know. So that's my why right there.
Thank you, James. Thank you for telling us your why. And we don't really have that much time left, but from what I'm hearing so far, we all pretty much, you know, we have the same things in common, and that's why this mastermind group is going to work. Because we are all alike for the most part, and we're all trying to get to that rainbow at the end of the tunnel, as Amanda Ray say. I'm going to call on 2 more people. Hopefully we have enough time. I want to call on, let me see, Zadel Rebellious. Zadel, can you talk?
Can you guys? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, there we go. I usually don't have the audio on, so hey guys, what's up?
Hi, Zadel.
What's going on? I'm on my way to the train station, and I was talking to the Lyft driver because he was asking me some questions. I didn't hear what you guys were saying in regards to calling on me. Are you talking about my testimonial?
Yeah, I mean, just to make it short and quick, we just want to know what's the reason for you joining this business? What is your big why?
Oh, okay. That's easy. I spoke to you about it a little bit the other day, Hanifa. I'm like 26, and I just don't want to work a regular job. You know, kind of like Amanda. It's like you work at these jobs and you have to deal with, you know, other people's attitudes, people trying to look down on you. You don't really get to express yourself. I have 2 kids, a 10-month-old and a 7-year-old that I adopted, and I can't really be around them because I'm always at work. It takes forever for me to get home, and I'm tired. So I want to work towards something where I don't have to worry about money anymore, so I can work less, so I don't have to work at all, and I can spend more time with my kids. And that's really it. You know, maybe help out my mom and stuff like that. Just tired of working. And, well, working for other people, that is. It's really simple.
Okay, thank you, Sazal, for that. I'm going to call on one more person, and that is going to be Jason Ruth. Are you there?
I am. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
Bear with me. I'm actually out by the pool with my daughter. But really quick, my why, I just spent 20 years in the military. I'm coming close to retirement. And I really am kind of all set on going to work for the man, so to speak. I am, it's really time freedom for me. I've been busy as anything for the past 20 plus years, even before the military. I'm going nonstop with this, that, the other thing. And short and sweet, time freedom, take care of the family. That's it.
Honey, for you, dear?
Yes, Amanda, can you wrap it up?
Sure. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming on to this call again. For those that don't know, this is the Right Way Prodigy Marketing team. We're working with American Bill Money, a company that's been around since 2003, has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they're paying out a whopping $75 per person that joins your downline. So we know that we don't need a lot of people to join this opportunity to make a ton of money. And we just appreciate everyone that's here that's looking to set themselves free financially. And we're working as a team to do this. We're just showing people the way to market this opportunity online and offline. And it's about leveraging this. So that's what we're doing. And we're just grateful for everyone that's here. We will be back with you again tomorrow because we are on a 120-day mission. And we have a long way to go. We're just starting. So people realize that we're just starting. We have a ton of people to show this opportunity to over the next few months. And we are glad to be here. So thanks to everyone for coming here today and being here with us. And we're looking to inspire others along the way. And if you want any information about this great program, you can go into our description below and it'll be contact information about us. And you can contact us to sign up and get started. So thanks so much, and everyone have a great day.
Thank you.